Major League Baseball play-by-play here on Saturday night on Sinbin Stream, both YouTube and Twitch. Hope you're having a great weekend. Tonight, it is the Texas Rangers in Houston to take on the Houston Astros. Hope your day is going well. Hope you're having a great weekend. Let's get hello, Kieran. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. And got an audio check on Twitch. Now I need to plug in the phone though. All right, let's check the audio on YouTube. All right, we're good on YouTube. Let's try to get the chat on my tablet. Yay, success. All right, I got to plug in. We'll go through the lineups as soon as possible. Jays win a series for the second time in a row. Can't believe it. Let's get out of the Astros feed and right back in as well. Only finals so far. Rays 1, White Sox 0. Boo. And, of course, Blue Jays 5, Cardinals 1. Listened to a little bit of Snowman Multimedia for the end of that Sox game. Friend of the channel. All right, we need to mute this. Unmute that so we can have crowd noise. Marlins 6, Mets 2. That game got delayed by rain. They are in the top of the 9th. Nobody out. Miami ahead of New York. Twins and Mariners 3-3, bottom of the 9th. No, 3-3, nobody out yet. They didn't. And in Cincinnati, Pirates and Reds, bottom of the 2nd. No score, 2 outs for the Cincinnati Reds. Yeah, thanks for hitting the like, Karen. Appreciate you being here. Hello, Tommy. Hello, Levi. To you. Chicago Sky, yeah, buzzer beater. Taylor, I think I was already on to the Blue Jays, so I didn't see it, but I think I heard it or read it. Fun win anyway. Yeah. Yeah, they've won 5 of 6, I think, at home, so they're not doing too bad at home, at least. Jake DeGrom on the hill for the Rangers, 7-6 record. Oh, it's Jacob DeGrom, and his nickname is Jake. Got it. That's what I thought. 3.67 ERA, 20 games, all starts, 110 and a third innings pitched, 132 strikeouts, 1.07 whip from Stetson. Forgot what Stetson is. They used to be the Mad Hatters, I thought. No, was that Man Hat? I don't know. Who cares? Blanco, Ronel Blanco on the hill for Houston. Righty, he's 0-1, 8.10 ERA, 2 games, both of them starts, 10 innings pitched, 12 strikeouts, 1.20 whip. Santiago, Dominican Republic, he was born. Debuted 4-8, March 8th, 2022. Let's see. There's no further WNBA games going on. We've got Saskatchewan and Edmonton just got underway in the CFL. All right, let's get to the lineups. Peterson, Langford, Seager, Nemo, the DH and cleanup hitter. Carter, Duran, Osuna, Diaz, and Lopez. For the Astros, Pena, Alvarez, the DH. Paredes, Walker at first and cleanup. Diaz, the catcher. Altuve at second. Trammell, Smith, and Wade Jr. Wade Jr. Have I heard of this guy before? Huh. I've done some Astros. I don't remember that name. But all right. Let's delay the commercials. We should be getting going shortly. And we'll get ready with the crowd noise as well. An important game for both clubs. You know, they're in the thick of the AL West battle and the wild card battle. Astros lead, but I mean, they're only a win, so half a game ahead of the Rangers. Corey Seager, 10 home runs in his career versus the Astros, but he's hitting 189. Are you kidding me? Wow. That is not a good batting average. Blanco has given up 4 home runs. They put. All right, should be first pitch time shortly. All right. Blanco has a 4-seam fast. Yep, they took him down 32% of the time with a 4-seam fastball. Roof is of course closed. All right, in steps Peterson. Righty lefty. Upstairs 94 4-seam misses 1-0. Jock Peterson, 254 average, 20 home runs, 42 RBI in 99 games. The 1-0 low 4-seam 94, 2-0 that count. I would have to check. I don't follow NASCAR. I know On the Go with CeeLo covers it. Weak tapper down the third base line. He's going to have to field it and eat it. That's a leadoff single for the Rangers on an excuse me swing. Yeah, I haven't followed NASCAR in 6 years. I think the COVID year, or was it 5? No, that would have been 6 years. Yeah. Yeah, but if you look up On the Go with CeeLo, he's a huge YouTuber. He does Braves and NASCAR, I believe. Grounded down the left field line, but that one went foul. Or line foul by Langford. 0-1 the count. Does ESPN even acknowledge racing? There it is. We'll take a look in a minute. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. 1-1. Just missed. Wow, that looked closer than that. 4-seam 93. On TV, it looked a lot closer. Upstairs 93. 2-1. Way upstairs on that one. Wait, that was a called strike? Wait, what? That's not right. I think MLB screwed up. In the air, down the left field line, but I think it's too foul. Do they have a sponsor on their left field foul pole or home run pole? Looked like it. We got a 2-2 count. I'm so confused by what I'm seeing here on their board. Inside, we got a full count. Change up, 85 missed, 3-2. Random Mossy, what's up? Oh, yeah, enjoy. Hopefully the local team brings home a winner. So that would be Sunday for you already. Fouled off. Left field side. Oh, near the screen. Unable to make the catch. I think the third baseman. And it's still a full count. Long at bat here. Paredes thought he had it. Oh, I think it hit the netting before he got to it. Some guy gave him a high five through the net. Righty, runner at first on an infield single. At the knees, that's strike 3. I don't know what Langford thought. That was easily a strike. Out number 1. Strange at bat, but this was definitely... I don't know why he thought... Yeah, the whole ball was in, except for maybe a sliver. Got him on a 94-mile-per-hour four-seam fastball. 1 out. Swung on a miss, four-seam, 94. 0-1 the count. Corey Seager, the hitter, 189 in average in 52 games, 10 homers, 25 RBI. Upstairs or outside and a little high, 94 four-seam, 1-1 evens the count. Low, 87, 2-1, a changeup miss downstairs. Technologia, sorry, going for Houston. Yeah, I don't really have a preference. These teams are very similar. Just threw on one of the two hats here. Grounded into right field for a single. And the runner, I think, will have to hold at second. We haven't seen the runner yet. Yeah. 2 hits and 1 out so far for the Rangers. Oh, Elks are already up on the Saskatchewan Roughriders, 7-0, Kieran says. Only 4 minutes and 6 seconds into the game. Up in Edmonton. Nemo, the hitter, righty-lefty. Blanco delivers. Lined into left and caught near the line by the left fielder for out number 2. Put out for Lamonte Wade Jr. Derek, how's it going? Thanks for being here. GG, as in good game? Yeah, hopefully it's a good game. That's what we're mainly here for. All right. Carter's hitting 5th, a 207 average. Again, righty-lefty. I guess it could be a switch hitter. Right down the middle, 81 curveball taken, strike 1. And I probably forgot about the crowd noise a long time ago. Here's the pitch. Caught the outside upstairs corner for the high outside corner for strike 2. And popped him up. 85 changeup, shallow left field. Shortstop runs it down. Pena and nearly crashed into the wall right in front of the sliding attempt by the left fielder, and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits. They leave 2. Bottom of the first coming up. No score. Astros heading to the plate. They will have Pena righty, Alvarez lefty, Paredes righty. Due up. 1, 2, 3. And let's turn off the crowd noise real quick. Man, what did I do? Oh, I see what happened. Okay, never mind. All right. Oh. August 1st or August 2nd? No. To answer Tommy Sharkey, it looks like NASCAR was off this weekend, a rare off weekend. They were at Indy in July 26th. They'll be at Iowa August 9th. So, nope. Snowman, what is up? Sorry about the Sox. Wish they had beaten the Rays. Yeah, you're welcome. You're most welcome. Tommy, yeah, good day. Rays. The Jays won, so got to see my sons. My youngest is still here, so yeah, everything's good. Oh, the Rough Riders tied it up, says Kieran. That's a good question since Snowman is broadcasting White Sox games. That's a tough call here. Astros, gotcha. Yeah, I have no preference. I just threw on one of the hats. I have a hat for every team, so. Whoops, let's get that up there. Let's delay commercials. We'll get the crowd noise in a minute. Jake DeGrom, four-seam slider. I think it said changeup. Low, 92, missed for ball one. Jeremy Pena, 317 average, 12 home runs, 34 RBI. Swung on and missed. He's way better at home. Strike one. 375 average at home, 280 on the road. Wow. DeGrom delivers outside 84. What happened to the pitch types on the Astros broadcast? Oh, there it is. 84 curveball. Man, they put it in such a weird. Yeah, never mind. Swung on and missed. Slider 93. 2-2. Did I screw up? Yeah, bottom first. Yep. We'll get the Rays tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully. Thank you. Low. I mean, I know the Rays are still going to win the division. So, and truthfully, I think the Jays will be sellers. I don't see them being buyers in the trade deadline. 99 fouled off. Still a full count. Four seam 99 late, but got a piece of it. DeGrom in the windup. Righty matchup. Low. Did he go? No, yeah, the ump called him out from behind the plate. Did not need the appeal. One away. DeGrom strikes out the first batter of the game for the Astros. Mariners walked off the Twins. Cal Raleigh with a ground out to win it. Interesting. So the final from Seattle, Mariners 4, Twins 3, Marlins 6, Mets 2. That game was delayed by rain. 99 upstairs. Did he call it a strike or not? Yes, he did. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Ball 1-1. Shoot. That was upstairs. 1-1. Alvarez, the hitter, 324 average, righty lefty. Outside 91 changeup, 2-1, and I forgot the crowd noise. I wish I could download it and loop it, but this site doesn't allow it. Actually, let's get a little in there. Swung and grounded. Oh, liner. No, grounder to the pitcher. Pardon me. Throw to first in time for out number 2. G1-3. DeGrom the assist. Jock Peterson the put out at first. And there's 2 down. Indians to lose to Arizona. Oh, right. With the Mariners beating the Twins. Gotcha. In the Central. Let's see. In there for a strike. Four seam 99. Strike 1. When does that game? Where are we? Oh, Diamondbacks at, yeah, Guardians. Heading to the bottom of the first. No score in that one in Cleveland. All right, 0-2 the count. Four seam 98 was fouled off. 0-2 again is the count. DeGrom steps off the hill. Time apparently called. All right, here we go. Righty to Paredes. Outside. Missed. 1-2. Slider 93 off the edge of the plate. GG's, I guess, for good game. Thanks. Yeah. That game just got underway, I saw. Fouled it off. Still 1-2. Well, the Pirates break through against the Reds in Cincy. Top of the third. Still have first and third and only one out. The 1-2 with 2 outs and the base is empty for Houston in the bottom of the first. Low and outside. Slider again, 93, 2-2. DeGrom in the windup. Fouled it off again. Four seam, 99. Dang, stupid crowd noise went out again. All right, DeGrom delivers. Liner into center. That's a 2-out single. First hit of the game for the Astros in the bottom of the first. Oh, man. I made a typo. Two solo shots in the first for the Braves. Huh. Could look up who that is in a minute. All right. That'll bring up Walker, the cleanup hitter. 235 average. Righty. Swung on a missed slider just off the outside edge of the plate. 92 for strike one. All right. Here's the pitch. Low and outside. Slider 93 missed. 1-1. What is this Oxy ad? I'm trying to think. It's not like OxyClean. OXY on the left patch. The patch on the left shoulder for the Astros. Swung on and missed. 99. Sinker. Couldn't catch up to it. Ah, I see. Welcome, Eric. Thanks for being here. Yep. 2 hits for the Rangers in the first, 1 here for the Astros in the that was in the top and the bottom. Pardon my chair creaking. What was that? Pitch clock at 3, throw to first, not in time. Paredes back easily. All right, DeGrom settles in, has the signal. Now he comes set. Wind up. Here's the pitch. An excuse me swing. Slow roller to second from shallow right field. Throw to first in time. 4 out, number 3. No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. We go to the top of the second. Rangers, or as Canadian Turkey or CH Man call them, the Power Rangers, send up Duran, a righty. Osuna, lefty. Diaz, right-hander. Again, for the Texas Rangers. All right. Hope you'll be with me tomorrow. We have Cardinals, Blue Jays. 1:30 Eastern. First pitch 1:37 from Toronto. Jays look to go for a sweep. Hasn't happened since they swept the Red Sox in Boston, like probably more than a month ago, or at least a month ago. And then Sunday night, a rare WNBA League Pass game. We'll have the Toronto Tempo and Golden State Valkyries, 8:30 Eastern. My times are in Central, so 12:30 and 7:30 Central tomorrow. Then we'll have the Jays against these Astros Monday, Tuesday night, and that's it. Like 7:05 Central, the live stream starts. And Wednesday afternoon getaway day game. And then we'll be back with Wings Mystics. Tempo Fires, another Tempo game Thursday at 9. Trying to make up my mind on baseball on Thursday. Do I pay the $20 for Marquee Sports to do that makeup game with the Jays? I haven't decided yet, so we'll figure that out soon enough. All right, Duran is up, and once again, why doesn't MLB have a headshot for him in this lower right corner? In there for a called strike on a curveball, 0-1 the count. That one's fouled off. Four seam, 93. 0-2 the count. Whoops, we need some crowd noise, don't we? Blanco delivers outside. Slider, 86. Just missed. 1-2 the count. Yeah. That was a nice play in right field. A slow roller and fired in time. Grounded to third. Over to first. In time for out number 1. 5-3 ground out. Assist to Paredes. Walker the put out at first. Osuna up. Well, looks like we need to. You know what? I might, if Houston's this far behind, I may switch to the Texas feed because, I mean, we're already 3 pitches behind again. Usually it's 2. All right, Blanco to Osuna. Low, curveball 78. Ball 1. 258 average, 1 homer, 23 RBIs. 23 RBI, 71 games. Swung on a miss, 4 seam, 93 in the top of the zone. Evens the count, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off, 85. Changeup, 1-2. Still 7-7 and Edmonton's ball. Okay. In the Canadian Football League game tonight. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 93 on a 4 seam. Evens the count, 2-2. Swung and maybe tipped it. Either way, it's strike 3. 2 down. And nope, I guess he didn't get a piece of it. Just swung on and missed. 86 on a changeup. Swung on a miss. 4 seam, 92. Diaz, a 248 hitter. Righty-righty matchup. 4 homers on the year. 16 RBI in 47 games. 1 for 9 in his last 4 games. Well, hello, Tommy. Hello, Tommy Sharkey's friend, Joe. Say hello. There is ball 1. Evens the count. 1-1. Blanco with pitch number 30. Swung on and missed. Slider, 87 for strike 2. All right, yeah. I think I'm going to see if the Rangers' feed is not as far behind this half inning. Got him looking on a slider, 88 on the outside edge of the plate. Strike 3, out 3. Bottom of the second coming up. The 1, 2, 3, nothing across. Rangers will send up Diaz righty. I'm sorry. Houston Astros send up Diaz righty, Altuve righty, Trammell lefty. All right, let's go take a look at the Rangers feed because Houston appears to be behind for some like one more pitch for some reason. Anytime ESPN. Oh, great. I got all the way out of the app. I hit one button. I know I didn't hit it twice. This is why I got to go to the baseball or the MLB section specifically so this garbage doesn't happen. Okay, I don't care about SummerSlam. We'll just go down to MLB. All right, let's switch to the Rangers, see if it's any better or any faster, I mean. All right, there we go. Come on, ESPN. My goodness. So slow. Man, this app is just so bad. All right, did it freeze? Are we going to get to the Rangers feed? All right, I guess I'm going to have to get out and back in again. Oh my goodness, this app is such trash. Why is this thing so bad? Now maybe I shouldn't try the Texas feed. Come on, watch. Why should it be 2 clicks to watch it? All right, there we go. 1-1 count. Swung on a miss. Strike 2 to Diaz. Yeah, I guess we're only 2 pitches behind now. DeGrom in the windup to Diaz. Upstairs. 4-seam miss. 98. 2-2 the count now. Bottom of the second. No score. Swung on and missed. Chased a slider. 92. Low and outside. 1 away. That'll bring up Altuve. This hat's all janky. Go Astros. Hello, Houston, Texas, Dave. Yeah, I have really no preference in this game. Low and outside to Altuve. 93 on a slider. 1 ball 1. Just have a hat for every team. Wear 1, display 1. Outside. That is ball 2. Slider missed again. 93. And Altuve steps out of the box. Adjusts the gloves. None of mine want to adjust. The human rain delay, as I've dubbed him. Outside. 3-0. 4-seam 99. Once again, adjusting both gloves. How do you get away with stepping out of the box after every pitch? I don't get it. Jose. Guardians up on their game. Fouled off. 4-seam 99 for strike 1. Let's see. DeGrom at 31 pitches. I believe Blanco just threw his 30th in the top of the third. Righty. DeGrom in the windup. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 4. He walked him. Altuve with a 231 average, and he heads to first with a free pass with only one away. That'll bring up Trammell, the center fielder. And we're getting a King of the Hill on Hulu or Disney. Hulu on Disney ad. Awesome. Side by side. All right, DeGrom is set. Trammell in the left-handed batter's box. Righty pitcher delivers. Inside, four-seam, 99, 1-0. Better keep an eye on Altuve at first if you're the Rangers. So Guardians up on the Diamondbacks in the top of the second, 2-0. Pirates up on the Reds, 3-0, top of the fourth. Outside, slider miss, 91, 2-0. Trammell, a 237 hitter, hitting 7th in the Houston lineup. Here's the pitch. Back to right. Started back to the track, now sprinting in and caught for out number 1. What happened with the right fielder there? He went all the way to the track, and then he started sprinting, I guess, to his left, further towards the right field line. I don't know if he lost it in the lights or... I mean, he made the catch, so put out for Osuna, but that was a bizarre play. Oh, the Elks are up 10-7, but who are you rooting for, though? The Saskatchewan Roughriders? At the outside edge of the plate to Smith, who's a 207 hitter, strike 1, 0-1. 13 homers, 38 RBI. Righty. Runner at first, Altuve, but 2 outs. Fouls it off. Actually, it's in play. Right field line, charging. That's going to fall for a hit. And Altuve slides into third. The hitter stayed at first with a single. Single by Smith. And the Astros have first and third but 2 outs. That is their second hit of the game. All right. That brings up Wade Jr., left fielder. Top of the zone, called a strike, 0-1. Where are your graphics, Texas? Four seam, 99. They're just gone. Oh, sorry. Out number 2. I'm sorry if I said 1. Thanks, Kieran. Yep, 2 outs, first and third after a walk and a out and a single. My bad. Sorry for the confusion. 1-1 count. DeGrom to Wade Jr., 175 hitter. Lines one down the right field line. That'll plate Altuve, and the runner heads to third, and they still have first and third, 2 outs, and now they lead 1-0. One nothing on 3 hits. First run of the game here in the bottom of the second. Yeah. I just kind of like the Elks because they have the closest there is to Green Bay Packers colors. That's it. I think Canadian Turkey likes the Elks too. But I do like the name Rough Riders. So. All right, DeGrom in a bit of trouble. 41st pitch is swung on and missed. Slider, 92, 0-1 the count. Righty. Pena, the leadoff hitter, 0 for 1. Outside, did he go? No, says the first base ump. Evens the count, 1-1. DeGrom, 42 pitches, and we're only in the bottom of the second. Righty. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Straight back, out of play. 1-2 the count. Yep, big 2-out hit by the 9th place hitter. Who's under the Mendoza line. Yeah, Altuve with the 1-out walk, and he ended up scoring after a couple hits, a couple singles. DeGrom to Pena, the 1-2, swung on and missed, got him. Slider, 93 off the outside edge of the plate. But they do, in fact, get a run on a walk and a couple hits. They leave 2. We head to the top of the third. For the Rangers, they have Lopez lefty, Peterson lefty, Langford righty due up. Come on, YouTube Live control panel. There we go. And I need to eat something, I think, so I will mute. Yeah, that is right. So the Pirates are still up 3-0. Okay, we are back. Top of the third. Rangers down 1-0. Four seam 93 taken for strike 1 by the hitter Nicky Lopez. 289 average, 1 homer, 18 RBI. He's drawn a walk in 5 of his last 7 games. Okay. So good on base percentage. Righty lefty in there on the inside edge of the plate. 84 on a changeup. Strike 2. Fouled straight back. 93, 4 seam. Still 0-2. 14-10 Saskatchewan over Edmonton. Okay. Outside edge of the plate, swung on and missed. Changeup, 85. Strike 3, out 1. And that'll bring up Peterson, the first baseman, who's 1 for 1. Where are we in there? Oh, this is the top of the order. So they've made it through one time. Astros already did. All right, Blanco only at 35 pitches with 1 out here in the third. DeGrom already into the 40s, mid 40s. Righty-lefty matchup. Blanco in the windup. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, curveball, 80 for strike 1. So in Edmonton, Rough Riders 14, Elks 10, 9:48 to go in the second quarter. Swung on and missed, changeup 84, just a little outside for strike 2. Upstairs, four-seam 93, 1-2. Eric says, as a Mariners fan, the Astros scare me. Huh, yeah. I just figure the Rangers haven't ever done anything. I'd root for the Rangers. Grounded to second. Easy play. Altuve to Walker for out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. 4-3 ground out. All right. Here's the windup. Upstairs, four-seam 93, 1-0 to Langford, who's 0 for 1. Righty-righty matchup. Ow. Fouled off. Four-seam 93, evens the count, 1-1. Out. 296 average, 8 RBI. They give 8 extra base hits, not his homers. Okay. The 1-1 upstairs takes four-seam 94 for ball 2. Ah, great. ESPN's already crapping out. It's happened during the Jays game a bunch. All right, come on. 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Curveball 80, 2-2. Well, I guess I could go back to Houston. Yeah, because now we're behind by, I think, more than 2 pitches. Yeah. Gosh darn it. I don't know what is up with ESPN. I don't think my Wi-Fi is having any issues. 95 upstairs, 3-2. I guess I could check. Shouldn't be. Full count pitch. Driven to left, down the line, and gone. Terrible camera work. First row, just to the right of the fair pole, and the Rangers have tied it at 1 apiece. Solo shot by Wyatt Langford, his 13th homer of the year. 103.9 exit velocity, 22-degree launch angle, right down the line, 348 feet to left. Right down the middle as far as left to right and top of the zone. Just turned on and cranked it, kept it just fair. And a routine fly to right, F9 will end the inning. Put out Cam Smith, but a run on a hit, none left on base. Bottom of the third coming up. Astros will send up Alvarez, a lefty, Paredes righty, Walker righty. Hit number 3 for the Texas Rangers. All right, let me get out and get back in. This ESPN app is driving me crazy. All right, both teams 1-3, 1-3. All right, there we go. All right, let me eat again. All right, we are back. Low. Ball 1. Curveball missed, 79. I didn't think Texas was going to make it back in time. Alvarez 0 for 1. Lines one into right center. Two hops the wall. And he'll get to second with a stand-up double to lead off the inning for the Astros. Here in the bottom of the third. Excuse me. Hit number 4 for Houston. Yep. Just stayed fair. It seemed like, it would be gone, just whether or not it stayed fair. Nice. Cubs scored on a wild pitch. All right, 0-1 to count to Paredes, who's 1 for 1 with a single. Took a slider, 91. Runner at second, nobody out for Houston in the bottom of the third. Outside, 1-1 game, 1-1 count. That slider missed, 92. Here's the pitch. Grounded to first. He'll take it to himself to the bag for out number 1. Jacques Peterson, I think, the first baseman. Runner advances to third, so he did get his job done. Yeah, Jacques Peterson. Alvarez hits the third as Paredes grounded out to first, but he did move the runner to third with only 1 out. All right, you know what? I might turn my air down. I'm getting a little warm in here. It's not that hot out at all. Outside miss, slider, 93, 1-0 the count. I think we'll go get water this half inning anyways. DeGrom, pitch number 51, low and outside. Another slider, 92, 2-0. Is he trying to pitch around Walker? I don't know. I guess you got to be careful with a runner at third and 1 out. All right, stinking crowd noise. Outside, slider, 94, 3-0 that count. Oh, Jake's nibbling or just missing his spots? Exactly. Oh, wow. Oxy is like on the field, too, the sponsor. Outside. Whoa, that was called a strike. It's going to be correctly challenged, and that's going to be a walk on 4 pitches. This pitch wasn't even close. They had a pitch closer in the count. that was called a ball correctly. This is about 2 inches. Oh, they didn't show the measurement. They wiped away at the last second. I wanted to see. At any rate, DeGrom in some trouble here. First and third and only 1 out. I mean, they could... Yeah, lots of pitches. He's already got 53. They could turn a double play. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to get to Diaz instead of just facing... It was very odd. That was idiotic that was... Yeah, let's... speaking of idiotic, let's get the umpires. Sorry to any former umpires out there. That is not what I wanted to do. First pitch, slider, 91, 0-1. All right, what in the world, MLB? What are we doing here? Where is the... Why did you send me back to July? Are you... Oh, my gosh. This is insane. What is wrong with MLB.com? Popped it up. Second base. Caught for out number 2. Or, yeah, number 2. All right, seriously, what was that? Took me back to July. Here's the umpires. Adam Hamari at home. Todd Titchener at first. Tyler Jones at second. Clint Vondrack at third. So nobody I've heard of, so that's good because you only hear the bad ones. The human rain delay is up. He's got a run and time called because Jake DeGrom might have an injury. They come out to check DeGrom. I guess he's good to go. I don't know if they're going to give him any warm-up tosses. Yeah, he was limping on the pop-up. He was trotting to the home plate. Is he going to get warmed up or not is the question. Yep. First and third, but 2 outs. Altuve, the hitter. I guess DeGrom is good to go. All right. Here's the pitch. Outside again. Another slider, 93. Just cannot seem to locate. And Altuve has to get out and adjust the batting gloves. Again, every single pitch. This guy drives me insane. Just stay in the box, man. Righty. Outside. Slider, 94. Stop me if you heard that one. And we got to wait as Altuve steps out. And DeGrom knows it. He just wipes his face with his jersey. I think he's still struggling with something in his leg. I wonder if this is his last inning. He's at 57 pitches. That one just misses to Altuve. Slider, 93 again. 3-0, first and third. 2 down. 1-1 game in the bottom of the third. Dang, the crowd noise. Right there on the inside edge of the plate. Sinker, 99, 3-1. Get in the box, Altuve. If there's a pitch clock, why isn't there like a batter getting the damn box clock? Fouled, straight back, sinker, 99, 3-2. Altuve takes his helmet off, puts it back on, spits, adjusts the right glove, adjusts the left glove. Oh, this is so exasperating. I don't think I can do... Oh, great. And the Jays play the Astros. You're going to hear me come unglued every game. Hopefully Altuve gets a day off and we get a break. Fouled it off. 101 on a 4-seam. DeGrom at 61 pitches. Altuve removes the helmet, puts it back on. Oh my God, this guy is so maddening. He is still, now he calls time after all that. Like he didn't have enough time already. He's still not in the box. Now he is. God, this is so annoying. Full count. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. 93 slider. Still 3-2. Altuve adjusts the right glove. Now the left. Tried to do a farmer nose blow. Spits. 7-pitch at bat. So it's probably taking 10 minutes because it's Altuve. All right, any day, just throw the ball. Who cares if he's ready? This is insane. I don't know where the pitch clock is for Texas. Outside, he walked him, four-seam 100. Another walk for Altuve. And the bases are loaded for the Astros, and 2 down. Trammell's 0 for 1. The 7th hitter in the lineup. This might be it for DeGrom. We got a mound visit in progress. And was there anybody already loose in the bullpen? They aren't showing anybody. I guess DeGrom is staying in. Talking strategy. He does have 63 pitches. Oh, somebody sent a gift. Thank you for the mic drop. Stony YKZ. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Sorry, I didn't notice till now. Apologize. Yep. It was right after this thing, too. Seems to be able to get the sinker in there, but the four-seam fastball, definitely not the slider. Edmonton ball. All right, Trammell, righty-lefty, 2 away, bases loaded. Grounder into left field. That'll score at least 1. Throw is offline. That'll score 2. And the Stros lead 3-1. Nope, I guess the runner stayed at second. Here in the bottom of the third, the Astros retake the lead after the Rangers tied it up. A 2 RBI single for Trammell. Sent in Alvarez and Walker. Altuve is at second. Upstairs missed. Four-seam 97. 1-0 the count. Yeah, we'll have to check that. Lots of walks. Yeah, Altuve has 2, I think. Oh, yeah, I forget they do the 3-minute warning, yeah. Yep. Me? No, it's just annoying. I get sick of waiting. I don't understand what you mean by forced. I can't stand. He's the only guy I know that steps out of the box after every pitch. You can say whatever you want. It's very annoying. I wouldn't say it's hate. I just can't stand him. He's obnoxious. Right down the middle, 91 slider. I mean, I've done plenty of Astros games, and I've said it every time. Fouled it off. I guess it was 2-1. Now it's 2-2. If you're calling that hate, I'm just exasperated because he's so slow at the plate. Nobody else does this. At least in the games I've seen. I think I've seen almost every team. Maybe not quite yet. At least in 2026. I don't remember anybody being this annoying last year either. Grounder to second. Over to first. In time, finally. Out number 3. 4-3 ground out ends the inning, but not before 2 runs are scored. 2 are left. Top of the 4th coming up. And the Rangers send up Nemo lefty, Carter lefty, Duran righty. One second. All right. Yeah, I need to get water, I think. I'll be right back. All right. Strike 1 underway in the top of the 4th. Nemo the hitter. 0 for 1, the cleanup hitter. Blanco only at 47 pitches. Starting off the 3rd. Oh, man, that stinks. There's a bunch of fans that are sitting in the sun on the first base side. I don't know how they can see unless they have hats and sunglasses. 0-2 to Nemo. Slider 85. Four seam 92 taken. Fouled it off. Changeup 83. Too many Ranger fans? I don't think so. How do you have too many? I don't understand. Yep. Honestly, I'm not rooting for the Astros because the Astros cheated, and I know 2 of the people that were involved in it. They do not. That is a complete lie. Where are you getting this from, Javier Gonzalez? Not all batters step out of the box. If they do, they don't take as long as Altuve. What are you on, please? Hello. Welcome, Jennifer. I don't care. I'm not a Rangers fan. I'm wearing one of my 2 hats. I'm a Jays fan. They're worse than both of these teams. Cubs 2nd. Baseball's a distant 4th on my sport hierarchy. Oh my goodness. If you don't like the live stream, go away. I have to troll the host. I don't understand that. 3-2 the count to Nemo. My goodness, I don't think it's that complicated. We can't be civil. Grounded just past the second baseman diving attempt into right field, and the Rangers get the leadoff hitter at first. Are you talking Altuve? Yeah. I'm sorry. It's super annoying. I can't help it. Okay. You know what? See ya. Have a nice life, Javier. Go be a troll to somebody else. Or silently do it here. I don't care. I can't read it anymore. I mean, that I try to be lenient, but no thanks. Outside now, the catcher coming out for a mound visit. 2-0. I don't get it. I don't get it. I apologize, but holy crap. Being annoying about something that annoys me, I don't know what you're getting at. Get over yourself, Javier Gonzalez. Jeez Louise. Get a life. Carter's 0 for 1, the fifth hitter. Blanco's only at 57 pitches. 2-0. Runner at first on a leadoff single. Outside miss. Changeup 82. 3-0. Well, thank you for understanding. Saab Medford. Apologies if I said it wrong. Outside edge of the plate, slider 86. I try to be reasonable. I'm not above criticism. I'm not above a discussion from another point of view, but my God, you don't have to be so insulting about it. Outside, walked him, ball 4. First time Blanco's really been in any trouble. He only gave up the solo shot down the left field line that was just barely gone. And now he's got first and second and nobody out. He's thrown 60 pitches, and Duran is up. He's 0 for 1, the sixth hitter for the Texas Rangers. Well, thank you for the support. Grounded to third. He'll touch the bag, throw to second. Oh, no, they didn't get him. So just the fielder's choice. They got the lead runner. So a grounder, fielder's choice 5, as Isaac Paredes took it to the bag himself. They almost got a double play, but the runner was hustling and made it. I still don't understand why MLB.com doesn't have a Ezekiel Duran headshot in there. They have it on their site, just not there. It's so weird. Osuna's 0 for 1. He takes four-seam 93 for strike 1, 0-1. I mean, if I don't describe what Altuve does, then it's just dead air, basically. 95 fouled off. And 0-2 to Osuna. Yeah, again, apologies for any mispronunciations of last names, too. Done a few Rangers games, a few Astros games, but not, regularly. All right, 1 out because of the force out, but still first and second. 0-2 pitch, grounded into right field, past the dive of the first baseman. They throw home and not in time, and the Rangers get one back, and it's 3-2. And it's still first and second with 1 out. So an RBI single for Osuna, which scores Evan Carter. Oh, Duran got to third. Okay, well, the Rangers broadcast didn't make that clear. Thought he stayed at second. Looks like this is going to be it maybe for Blanco, or they're just out to buy time for the bullpen. We'll see in a minute. So the Astros got 1 in the first, 2 in the third. Rangers have gotten 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Both teams have 5 hits, and it's 3-2 Astros. All right. Diaz is waiting. He's 0 for 1. Okay, mound visit over. Blanco is staying in. I mean, I love it when people try to troll me about a team I don't even support. I'm just calling the game and wearing a hat. But you like to pick sides and root for one. So, righty squares the bunt, chops it foul, straight back. Four seam 93, 0-1 the count. 14-13 halftime. Saskatchewan ahead of, oh, that's right. Edmonton was down 14-10 in Edmonton. Yeah, exactly. To answer right away. I mean, they're only down 1, but they're in good shape with 1 out and runners at the corners. Tapped towards the pitcher. He's going to have to go home to first, and that's a successful sacrifice. And the game is tied. Now there's 2 down, but they got a runner at second still. So successful bunt down the. It went back to the pitcher. Yeah, even the catcher pointed to first. He didn't have him throw home. And it's 3-3. So each team got 1 run and then 2 runs in successive innings. Lopez takes ball 1. So that was Diaz on the sac bunt RBI. Grounded to second. Altuve to Walker to retire the side, but they got 2 right back. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, the Astros will send up Wade Jr., a lefty, Pena righty, and Alvarez a lefty. 3-3. Bottom of the 4th. Yeah, they scored 1 in an inning and then 2 in an inning. Well, come here. I can't yell on the mic. The Rangers got 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. The Astros got 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd. And now they're batting in the bottom of the 4th. Huge swings, contact, great job, what a game. Yeah, it's nice to see a team be able to successfully bunt, is it? I think the Jays finally had one, probably the first one in probably over a week, I'm guessing. Oh, shoot. Let me take care of refresh that. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you haven't already, if you could do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Thank you for 13 likes. And consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel. Doing one or both does help with getting YouTube to recommend the channel to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. And thank you. We're closing in on 2,600. We're like 5 away. So we picked up a few between the 2 MLB games. There is a rain delay in the bottom of the 6th in Cincinnati. Pirates 4, Reds 1. Oh, great. We've got an ad taking up much of the border. First pitch was a strike. And we're underway in the bottom of the 4th. DeGrom is still out there. Ball 1, 4-seam 95. The hitter is Wade Jr., 1 for 1, lefty hitter. Just missed outside. Four seam 97. 2-1 that count. Ow. Popped it up, but foul. Four seam 97. Evens the count. 2-2. $30 maybe, if it's, or no, I would do 30, unless you hear him crackling. Fouled off again. 97. Four seam 2-2. DeGrom winds up, throws low in the dirt, slider 91. That's a full count now to the leadoff hitter for the Astros here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's the pitch. In the air to right center, shallow right center. Sliding catch is made by the right fielder, Osuna, for out number one. That's a web gem, if you will. Nice sliding catch. Had to run a little bit to his right, but mostly just in. He was playing deep. Second baseman let up and slid, and he's a left-handed, he throws left-handed, so the glove was in the right hand, and luckily so. And he made a diving catch. Wow. One out. Pena, the leadoff hitter, takes. That's going to be challenged, ABS. This should be a strike. Maybe not. Oh, he didn't challenge it. I guess. Thought the catcher went to his helmet, but I guess not. 1-0. DeGrom with 78 pitches now at the low inside corner. Four seam 97 for strike one. 22 pitches in the first and second inning, 25 in the third, and he's like single digits here in this inning. Right down the middle, strike two, four seam 98. Yeah, he's got to keep his pitch count low. He's already at 79. Time, let's see, time called and granted. But he's already back in the box. Liner into right. That'll get down the line fair and should be a stand-up double for Pena. It is. A one-out double to right for the Astros. They have a runner in scoring position. Nice piece of hitting. Just drove it down the line. Turned on it. And they intentionally walked Alvarez. So first and second, one out. Paredes is up. The third hitter, 1 for 2. DeGrom at 80 pitches. Righty-righty matchup. DeGrom. Here's the pitch. Outside, miss, slider 90. He just has not been able to get that slider over the plate. It's been missing outside to right-handed hitters all game. Paredes is 1 for 2 with a single. Righty-righty. DeGrom delivers. Outside. This time the sinker missed 97 for ball 2. Oh, crowd noise. On the way. Outside again. Slider 92. Why did you do the intentional walk? You had control problems. Give be hard to get a double play here. You got to throw the sinker. He looks like he's checking third, but there's no runner there. Outside slider, 91. Loads them up. So the Astros threatening here to bust this game open after the Rangers just tied it up at 3. Did they have anybody warming up? DeGrom's at 84 pitches and cannot find the strike zone with the slider. Now they're on the bullpen phone. Don't think I understand that intentional walk. Why is DeGrom still in? I'm new to baseball again, wondering why hasn't the manager taken him out at this point. Well, they didn't have anybody warming up. They just called down to the bullpen, and Wynn is warming up. Now they'll have a mound visit to buy him some time. But, yeah, I don't know. DeGrom, I don't understand the intentional walk. DeGrom has 5 walks, given up 6 hits and 3 runs as... Who was it? Wynn will get warmed up. They have Wynn, a W-I-N-N, and they also have Wins on the bench. But, yeah, no worries. Yeah, I don't understand the intentional walk, just knowing the struggles with the slider. I agree with everybody. And welcome our row 68. I don't know, DeGrom just cannot locate the slider and is unwilling to go to just 2 pitches. I guess 4-seam and sinker. Not sure what his arsenal is, but Walker's up with an 0-1. He's 0 for 1, and there's a 1-0 count as that misses low. Slider again, 90. They need Wynn to get warmed up and pronto. Walker can probably just let the bat rest on his shoulder. Fouled straight back, slider 92, actually a strike. So Wynn and a lefty are getting warmed up. I'm not sure who that is. Somebody else. They didn't put the name up. Righty-righty matchup. Bases loaded, only 1 out. They need a strikeout or a double play. Swung on a miss, 4-seam, 99. DeGrom finally ahead in the count, 1-2. Downpour in Edmonton. No lightning though, right? They still, oh, they're at halftime. Hopefully they'll get that one in. Yep, nowhere to put them. Popped it up, foul though, 4-seam, 98. Alvarez, wait, okay, hold on. The DH for Houston, he's 1 for 2 with a run scored and a walk, if that's what you're asking for. Check swing, didn't mean to foul it off. Still 1-2 out of play. I believe that last one was a curveball. Yep, 80. All right. Need a strikeout, pop up on the infield, or a double play. Anything else is going to get a run. Or I guess a grounder to the pitcher. Force at home. Fouled off. 4-seam, 97. Long inning. Man, this game slowed down to a crawl, too. I think we were ahead of a 3-hour pace briefly, but this inning is taking forever. We're closing in on 90 minutes. Grounder to first, knocked down. Is he going to get to it? They showed the run crossing the plate, and the throw was off target. So I assume this is a single. At any rate, it's 4-3 Astros, and the bases are still loaded. Let's see what the official score dialed up. Yeah, they did give him a single. Jacques Peterson knocked it down, but the ball caromed or ricocheted off him into foul territory, and Walker had already reached the bag by the time he tossed it. So 4-3 Astros, and they still can get a bunch more here. That'll do it for DeGrom. He's done after 91 pitches. We'll pause and take a break here as well. So I'm assuming it's Win that's coming in. Let's update the scoreboards. Should be 4 runs on 7 hits now. Astros have scored in 3 straight innings now. 4-5, no, 3-5-4-7. 3-5-4-7. All right, who's coming in, MLB? What the heck? I'm assuming it's Cole Winn. It is. Cole Winn, 5-3 record, 5.94 ERA, 40 games. One of them a start, 1 save, 36 and a third innings pitched, 36 strikeouts, 1.35 whip. Walks and hits per innings pitched. He has 9 holds, 1 for 3 on save opportunities. Opponent batting average 267. Still in a delay in the bottom, the 6th in Cincinnati. Yeah, that's the furthest along any of these games are. Hello, San Juan Estrada. Welcome. Alvarez is leading all Triple Crowns. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, but, like, DeGrom can't locate his slider, so it's just surprising. I see. Yeah, 325 average, 35 homers, 82 RBI. I understand what you're saying. Gotcha. Why did they just put his first name as his nickname? That makes no sense. Oh, lightning delay in Edmonton. Oh, that stinks. Swung on a miss, slider. 0-1 the count. The hitter is Diaz, who's 0 for 2. Win, of course, the pitcher. Yeah, that stinks for the lightning delay. Hate to see that. Righty. In the dirt, got away. Is anybody coming home? They are. He's safe. Should be. That was Alvarez. And did the runners advance to second and third? I assume they did. That's got to be a wild pitch. I don't think that was a pass ball. 5-3. Catcher got to it, but the throw was high. He underhanded it to Win, but the throw was a little high and he couldn't get the tag down. So 2 runs in this inning for the Stros. They did call it a wild pitch. Catcher was mad at himself. I don't know, for the throw or not blocking it. And all runners moved up. Oh, Rangers are challenging. They might think it's an out. Oh, yeah. I don't think the right foot touched the plate. The catcher's mask was like near the plate. Tag is on his knee before the left knee touched the plate. This might be an out, but I don't know if they have a good enough view of it to overrule the call on the field. That's the problem. The catcher's mask is blocking the view of the plate, if you can believe it. Yeah, I don't know if they have enough to overrule this. Yeah. Yeah, the call stands safe. It's unfortunate because the catcher's mask was blocking it. They did not have a clean look at whether this was out. Because I don't think that, unless his right heel hit the plate, I don't think his right foot hit it at all. And the tag was applied before the left leg got there, but they just didn't have a view because of the catcher mask. Grounded to short, the runners hold over to first in time for out number 2. So a G ground out 6-3. And guess who's up? Just leave it at that. Yeah, interrupted, they say. In Edmonton. All right, we'll go through the baseball scores in a minute. Outside, Cutter 92. Ball 1 to Altuve. Suppose I could whistle the Jeopardy theme. I don't know if that would get copywritten or not. In the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher. 2-0. 87 slider missed. Yeah. Rangers pitchers struggling with their control, especially on sliders. Between DeGrom, the starter, who went 4 1/3 and threw 91 pitches, and now Wynn, first call to the bullpen. Righty-righty matchup. Upstairs, ball 3. Cutter 93. Excuse me. First base is open after the wild pitch. So the Rangers got 2 back and had a 3-3 game, and now they trail by 2. Right down the middle, 91 Cutter, strike 1. You know what? Do I need to take away the orange? Is it too hard to see the Astros numbers? I guess it looks all right. Looks a little dark on my tablet, I guess. Well, I think time was eventually called and granted. We're still waiting on Mr. Human Rain Delay. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle. And a full count. 4-seam, 96. I need to get a stopwatch on this time between pitches. I mean, it's absolutely... Yeah, he calls time again. Like, how many times do you get to call time in it at bat? All right. Finally, the pitcher comes set. Lined at the third baseman. He bobbled it and gathered it up. Throws the first in time for out number 3. What a play. G5-3. But 2 runs picked up. They leave 2 in scoring position. We've played 4 innings in like about 90 minutes. Top of the 5th coming up. Rangers trail 5-3. They send up Peterson, lefty, Langford, righty, Seager, lefty. Three, 5, 5-7. There's the breakdown. All right. All right, let's check out some scores. Probably need Rangers money line. Go. Good luck, Chris. How are you doing? Thanks for being here. All right, let's check out the scores real quick. Again, Reds, Pirates in a delay in Cincy. Pirates 4, Reds 1. I guess heading to the bottom of the 6th. In Baltimore, Phillies 1, Orioles 0. Bottom of the 6th. O's have a runner at first and 1 out. In Cleveland, Guardians 2, Diamondbacks 0. Top of the 5th. First and second for the D-backs with 1 out. And top of 5 again. In Atlanta, the Braves 4, Nats 0. 1 out. Nobody on for the Nats. Cubs and Yankees 1-1 at Wrigley. Top of the 6th, 2 outs. Nobody on for New York. In Denver, Royals 3, Rockies 0. Top of the 3rd, 2 down. In San Diego, Giants and Padres no score. Top of the 1st, Giants runner at first. Nobody out. 3-2 count. Yeah, just those 4 finals from earlier and today. We got, I think, all of them to you. First pitch inside by Blanco. 1-0 to Peterson, the leadoff hitter, who is 1 for 2 on the day. Fouled down the right field line and into the stands and out of play. Just hooked it. 1-1 the count. Yep, exactly. Ooh, yeah. I used to love lasagna. My mom made great lasagna. Inside edge of the inside edge of the plate. I don't know what Peterson's beefing about. That was a strike. 1-2. Challenge it, dude. Both teams have both ABS challenges available. I don't understand that one. All right. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Foul. Out of play. Straight back. Curveball 79. 1-2. I think we've had a ton of foul balls and walks. I think that's why this game's taking so long. My goodness. ESPN is just crapping out a lot tonight. Today, both games. I'm going to go back to the Houston feed maybe. Popped it up to left. Down the line. Caught for out number 1 by Wade Jr. And there's 1 down in the top of the 5th. Langford, 1 for 2, the second place hitter. Sousa, the lefty, warming for the Astros. Upstairs on a curveball, 78, 1-0 the count. Popped it up. Catcher looks, but it's behind the plate in the stands and out of play. 1-1. Souvenir. 75 pitches for Blanco. I'm good. How about you, Chris? How are the Boo Crew or Oven Mitts doing? Grounded to short. Over to first in time for out number 2. 6-3 ground out. Quickly, 2 up, 2 down. Let's check in on the Brewers. Oh, they play later. Brewers Angels. Yeah, I was thinking of doing that game, but I don't know. I figured they'll probably take care of the Angels, no problem. Upstairs, 1-0. We've got a good crowd here tonight. Appreciate you all being here. Seager's 1 for 2, the third hitter. Righty lefty. Fouled back. Four seam, 93. 1-1 the count. Seager 1 for 2 with a single, a 193 average on the season, 10 homers. Missed the RBI. Outside, four seam misses, 94. Blanco having a decent game. DeGrom just too many pitches and too many sliders missed outside to right-handers. Fouled off, curveball, 81, evens the count, 2-2. Ah, yeah, that stinks. Hope you're getting some chance to relax on the weekend. In the dirt, bounced a changeup, 84. Full count, 3-2, but 2 outs and nobody on for the Rangers. Upstairs, four seam missed, 93, not even close. Ball 4, he walked him. Blanco, that's only his second walk. DeGrom issued 5. Oh, let's check the crowd noise. Darn it. And we got a mound visit in progress. This might be all for... Yep, it is. Sousa's coming in. We'll take a break as well. We'll give you Sousa's numbers. Not bad by Blanco. Gave up a solo shot and then just 2 runs in that next inning. Crowd giving him an ovation, or giving him a round of applause. All right, this will bring in Bennett Sousa, lefty, former Virginia Cavalier, drafted by the White Sox in 2018, born in North Palm Beach, Florida. No record in 2026, 3.38 ERA, 20 games, 8 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 1.38 whip. He has 4 holds. Opponent batting average is .207. He's given up 4 runs, 3 of them earned off of 6 hits, no home runs, no hit batsman, 5 walks, none intentional, and once again, 7 strikeouts and opponent batting average .207. Was on the Astros in 2025 as well. Did we get through all of these? I don't remember. We'll start. Yeah, I think we did. Royals up 4-0 on the Rockies. Bottom of the 3rd. Yeah. 4-0 Braves on the Nats. In the middle, heading in the bottom of the 7th. This game, Phillies 1-0 on the O's. Bottom of the 6th. Bases loaded for the Orioles and 2 outs and a 3-2 pitch. And Cincinnati rain delay. Bottom of the 6th. Well, they got out of that bases loaded jam. We're through 6 in Baltimore. Tie game, Giants, Padres. Tie game, Yankees, Padres. Tie game, Diamondbacks, Guardians. All right. We are set. Once again, Nemo, the DH, takes upstairs just a little high, 85 for ball 1. Slider. Inside edge of the plate, strike 1, a slider. Evens the count, 1-1. Yep. Dang Yankees. Yeah, crap Yankees. Come on, Cubbies. Lefty-lefty matchup. Here's the pitch by Sousa. Swung on a miss by Nemo. Sinker low, 94, 1-2. The count. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. My bad. Yankees, Cubs, 1-1. Low. Slider, 88, 2-2. Yeah, I apologize. Apologies for any confusion on my fumbling on my words. Yeah, Rangers definitely need to get something here. In the dirt, 87. Full count now. Yeah. They chased the starter. Now they're into the bullpen. Low in the dirt, ball 4. He walked him. First and second, nobody out. I'm sorry, first and second, 2 down. My bad. All right, that'll bring up Carter, who's 0 for 1. Ooh, a lot of late movement. That was a ball? Look where this pitch is. That's a strike. Why was this called a ball? Rangers will take it. I don't understand why the Astros didn't challenge it. That's a terrible call. He's sitting on the inside edge of the plate and he missed it. Low, ball 2. Slider, 86. Wow. And people say we shouldn't go to ABS for everything. I think we need to. Top of the zone, 94. That times it's a strike. Four seam, 94. 2-1. Carter's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 206 average, 8 homers. They take down the RBI before I can get it. Outside miss, 4 seam, 94. Sousa behind in the count. 3-1. And wow, that guy's got a long last name. I couldn't see it. 65 for the Astros warming up. In the dirt, Slider, 86. He walked him loaded with 2 down. So Astros bullpen not doing them any favors at the moment. And a mound visit. I don't know if this is it or if they're buying time. We'll see. Duran, the hitter. And I think they might be changing pitchers. I thought he signaled to his right arm. Or are they just buying time? No, they're just buying time. Sousa stays in. Excuse me. All right. Base is loaded. Duran, the hitter, 0 for 2 with a run scored. Nowhere to put him. Lefty-righty matchup. Low, Slider, 85, and the strike zone disappeared on the Texas RSN feed. Yeah, I think that's why we're approaching 2 hours and we're still in the bottom. You know, we're in the top of the 5th. We haven't even played half the game yet. In there for a 4-seam, 93, strike 1. Again, I have no clue where it is because the strike zone's not up. Here's the pitch. There's the strike zone. Foul down the left field line, out of play. 1-2 the count. Yeah, the game didn't start out that slow. I thought the first 3 innings were quick. I think the 4th inning just took forever. Maybe the bottom of the 3rd. Swung on a miss, got him on a slider low. Strike 3. They load the bases with 2 outs and leave 3 on. Bottom of the 5th, halfway home. Houston Astros send up Trammell, lefty. Smith, righty. Wade Jr., lefty. That would be 7, 8, 9 in their lineup. Three, 5-0, 5-7-0. I think, man, were those 3 walks? I think they were. 1 by the starter and then 2 by the reliever, I believe. Or was it the other way around? Still in a delay in Edmonton at halftime. Rough Riders 14, Elks 13, and week, what week are we on? Week 9 in the CFL. All right. Finals from earlier today. Blue Jays, woohoo, 5-1 winners over the Cardinals. Rays 1-0 win over the White Sox, boo. Marlins 6-2 win over the Mets. And Mariners 4-3 winners over the Twins. All other games in progress or yet to start. 2-2, Diamondbacks, Guardians. Through 5 innings. Slider chased it, missed chance considering how bad the pitching has been. Yep, agree. Edmonton still has a lightning delay. 6 runners left on base for Texas, 7 for Houston. Tyler Alexander into pitch, a left-hander, 1-1 record, 3.13 ERA, 48 games, 4 starts, 4 saves, 46 innings pitched, 40 strikeouts, 1.33 whip. His nickname is Todd the Painter, even though he's Tyler John Alexander, born in Chicago. Went to TCU. I don't think they go by Texas Christian anymore. They just go by TCU. Picked by the Tigers in 2015. 0-1 the count. And Trammell swings and misses, 0-2. So, let's see. We had a sweeper 79 at the outside low corner. That's called a ball. So, let me get this straight. Okay, the first one was a swinging strike. That one looked like they could have challenged it, but the count is 1-2. Astros up 5-3. And they have a 2-2 count to the leadoff hitter in the bottom of the 5th. Man, halfway through the game, and this game's an hour and 50 minutes old already. Lengthy time of game. Fouled off down the right field line. Out of play. Long distance, but hooked foul by Trammell. Still a 2-2 count. Yeah, we've had a lot of walks. We've had a lot of foul balls. Yeah. I wonder if they'll end up suspending it and resuming it. I don't think they want to do that. They'll wait it out. Tapper to first, gets to the bag just in time. Is that Jacques Peterson? Yeah. Had to kind of waited on the slow roller and then had to rush to the bag because hitter was charging hard. I think he slapped it with the glove. Did he actually touch the base? Yeah, it was close. Oh, sorry, it's Trammell. I was saying Trammell. I'm thinking of Alan Trammell. It's Trammell. All right, my apologies to Astro fans' ears. At least according to the Rangers announcers, it's Trammell. Makes sense. In the air to left, but too high. Lost it in the lights, apparently, and finally tracked it down. Langford. That's the second time I felt like a Rangers fielder lost one in the ceiling or the lights. Right fielder had to charge one after heading back, and the left fielder had to go way more towards the line. Yeah. I don't know if the ball is particularly difficult to pick up off that ceiling or what. All right, how many replays do we need of this one play? Pinch hitter is up. DeZenzo. Righty hitter, 222 average, a home run, 3 RBI. Born in Canton, Ohio, drafted by the Astros in 2022, former Ohio State Buckeye. Lefty righty, Alexander delivers. Right down the middle, four seam, 92, strike 1. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Astros leading by 2. 5-3 the score. Nobody on. 2 away. Upstairs, missed on a cutter, 89, 1-1 the count. All right, Alexander is set. Here's the pitch. Looped in there on a sweeper. A lot of lateral movement. 1-2, or 1-2 the count. 81 miles per hour. Nasty pitch. All right, I think we'll turn this around since we don't have the white tee on our hat. Swung on and missed. Change up in the dirt. 85 for strike 3. And the side is retired. Three, no runs, no hits, 3 straight outs. Top of the, or nothing across, through 5. Top of the 6th coming up. The Rangers send up Osuna lefty, Diaz righty, Lopez lefty again in the top of the 6th. Spencer Jones homered, so the Yankees are ahead. Boo. Still no resumption yet in Cincinnati. Phillies 1-0 on the Orioles, bottom of the 7th in Baltimore. Diamondbacks and Guardians tied at 2 in Cleveland, top of the 6th. 2 outs, first and second for the D-backs. 4-0 Braves over the Nats. Bases loaded in the bottom of the 7th for the Braves, looking for more, but with 2 outs. Kieran just said the Yankees homered to take a 2-1 lead. Still batting in the top of the 7th with 1 out. Cubs have 2 hits in 6 innings of at-bats. In Denver, looks like the Rockies came back. They lead the Royals 6-4. Only in the bottom of the 3rd with 2 outs. And a full count pitch, nobody on. In San Diego, 2-0 Padres over the Giants. Top of the 2nd. Red Sox Dodgers coming up. If you have ESPN Unlimited, it's available to you. Brewers Angels and Tigers A's. The 3 games yet to go. Still don't understand why they say Sacramento. It's actually West Sacramento, but whatever. 4-0 Braves, Red Sox, Dodgers right away. Yeah, the Red Sox won last night. It's good to see. All right, here we go. De Los Santos is in to pitch for the Astros. First pitch at the knees to Osuna. 0-1 the count. Got a 4-seam fastball in there for strike 1. Upstairs. 4-seam missed, 95. 1-1. Outside, changeup 84, 2-1. Osuna, the 7th hitter in the Texas lineup. Right down the middle, fouled straight back. A changeup, 83. Evens the count, 2 apiece. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. 4-seam, 96. Jammed him a little bit. Still 2-2. Yeah, lots of foul balls. Fair amount of hits and runs. Lots of walks. Pitching changes. Slowing down the pace of the game in this one. In the air to left center. Center fielder has it for out number 1. F8, put out Taylor Trammell with the catch. That'll bring up Diaz, who's 0 for 1. De Los Santos, 1-3 record, 4.26 ERA, 48 games, 5 saves, 50 2/3 innings pitched, 49 strikeouts, 1.18 whip, 6'3", 235-pound, 30 years of age, right-hander from the Dominican Republic. Fouled it off, slider, 87, 0-1. All right. De Los Santos is set. Here's the windup. Outside. Evens the count. 1-1. Four seam missed. Four seam 96. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Slider 85. Ow. Ow. Yeah, I can't remember a 9-inning game taking this long. The only game that I had that was longer was that 4+ hour game that was like 10-10 after 9 and 14-14 after 10. It was like Brewers at A's in Las Vegas at that Launchpad minor league game. That's the only game that comes to mind that was way longer. 2-2 the count as he missed outside. Oh, the Braves are... Well, Andy Foster will be happy, friend of the show. He's got that game. Upstairs, 95, four-seam missed, full count. Fans are doing the wave. Even they need to get up and move around. Fouled it off. First base side, slider 87. Still 3-2 count. Nobody out, runner at, or sorry, one out, nobody on. Getting it backwards in my head. I apologize. Righty. De Los Santos is set. Foul. Oh, liner into right. Back at the track. And opposite field home run over the Coca-Cola sponsored wall. Just inside the right field fair pole. And it is now a 5-4 game. A solo shot makes it a 1-run game. As Diaz gets his 5th home run, 343 down the line and right, 97 mile per hour exit velocity, 30-degree launch angle. Wow. Just kept carrying opposite field. And the Astros get back within a run again on their 6th hit. First pitch, four-seam, swung on, missed, 95 for strike 1. So now the Rangers have scored in 3 straight innings, just like the Astros. Fouled off, 0-2 the count. First pitch was, swinging strike, four-seam. This one was fouled off. Nicky Lopez, the 9th place hitter, is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a ground out. 327 average, 1 homer, 9 RBI. Leadoff, or first place in the lineup on deck. Swung on and missed, got him. Four-seam, 95, strike 3, out 2. All right, who is up? Peterson and another mound visit. Is that it? Yep, De Los Santos is done. 2-0 Padres. It says parents. It got translated. Yeah, no worries. Thank you, Kieran. No worries. You can root for the tempo. I'll be rooting for the Valkyries, though. Stephen Oker. Yeah, thank you. Hello, Eric. Saying Chris, my friend. The Houston Astros lead the Texas Rangers. The score is Astros 5, Rangers 4. Oker to lefty in to pitch. We'll take a commercial break. Yeah. Yeah, with Scherzer on the mound, exactly. I have no idea. I agree. All right, Oker to lefty, 6'2", 202, 35 years of age, from Riverside, California, picked by the Giants in 2012, former Oklahoma Sooner. Boomer Sooner. Not really. 4-1 record, 2.19 ERA, 53 games, 1 start, 53 and a third innings pitched, 54 strikeouts, .84 whip. 15 holds on the year, 178 opponent batting average. All right. Did we get a pinch hitter? Maybe for the... Wait, did Berger... Yeah, Berger is pinch hitting for Jock Peterson. Here's the pitch. First pitch in the air to center. Center fielder takes like 3 or 4 steps to his right and caught it for out number 3. The most nonchalant steps you'll ever see. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Really, yeah, they got him on 1 pitch to end the inning. We've played 5.5. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Rangers got 1 back. They leave none. 5-4 Astros. They send up Pena righty, Alvarez lefty, Paredes righty. Is that right? 6-7, 7-6 hits, 5-4 the score. Okay, just want to make sure. Yeah, huge home run by, who was that again? Elias Diaz. Maybe it's Elias. I'm thinking of hockey, guys. Elias Diaz. Still in a rain delay in Cincinnati. Oh, that stinks for Dr. Delay. Bottom of the 6th, Pirates up 4-1. I mean, I guess the game is technically official since it's in the bottom of the 6th. I think that's how the rules would work. 8-0 Braves over the Nats. Wow. Top of the 8th. Nats struggling after the Jays took 2 or 3 from them. Excuse me. Still 2-1 Yankees over the Cubs. Bottom of the 7th in Wrigley. Red Sox already got a run from the Dodgers in L.A. Still, now in the bottom of the 1st. Runner at first. So let's see. Did somebody hit a homer? Yep, Rafael is 13th. And doesn't look like their first baseman. Is it Contreras is in the lineup? He got hit in the head last night. Swung on a miss, strike 1 to the leadoff hitter, Pena. Yeah, and the leadoff hitter in the lineup, not just in the bottom of the 6th. Astros lead the Rangers in the AL West by half a game and the Mariners by 2.5. Lefty Alexander delivers 90. They said that was high. I thought it hit the strike zone. 1-1 the count. Oh, that's good. Grounder to third. In the third baseman throws to first just in time to get the first out here in the bottom of the 6th. All right. That'll bring up Alvarez, the DH. 1 for 2, a double, a walk, and 2 runs scored. Alexander, pitch number 15 coming up. Missed outside, 4-seam, 93, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 81 sweeper outside. 1-1 the count. Or off the plate to the outside. Peyton Gray, a righty, warming for the Rangers. In the air to center, back at the track, right in front of the 399 sign. The catch is made by the center fielder for out number 2. Gave it a ride, but came up short. Catch was made by Evan Carter. Yeah, wasn't at the wall, but like 1 step short of the wall. A lefty-righty matchup, nobody on, 2 down. Astros with the 1-run lead, and Paredes is 1 for 2, takes a changeup for strike 1. He's 1 for 2, a single, a walk. Time called by the hitter. Here's the pitch. Top of the zone, in there for a strike 2. 4-seam, 92. Paredes behind in the count, 0-2. Alexander about to fire pitch 20 in relief. Here's the pitch, way outside, changeup, 84, missed, 1-2 the count. Yeah, maybe it's not just the hitters. It seems like these pitchers are slow working tonight. Tapper up the middle. Alexander fields it himself behind the mound and throws a strike to first for out number 3. 1, 2, 3, nothing across. So we needed some of these. Top of the 7th coming up. And for the Rangers, due up is Langford righty, Seager lefty, Nemo lefty. Langford has a solo home run. I think the home runs were solo, if I'm not mistaken. All right. End of the 6th inning. Yeah, scoreless inning for the Rangers. Yeah, you're right. It's been some time. Actually, 2 straight. Did I say they had scored 3 straight innings? Oh, I made a goof. Wow, my bad. Okay, 1 in the 2nd for the Astros, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th. I put the Rangers run in the wrong inning. They had 1 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th, none in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th. Yeah, that's where I messed up on my 1 box score. All right, there we go. Yeah, only 3 scoreless innings for each team. Each team has scored in 3 innings. All right, still haven't resumed in the CFL game. No additional finals yet, just the 4 from earlier. Still 2 more games to start in the next 15, 16 minutes. Top of the 2nd in Los Angeles. Red Sox 1, Dodgers 0. First pitch. Ball, no, in there for a strike on the outside edge of the plate. Slider, 81. Okert, the pitcher, my bad. Langford fouls one off. He's 1 for 3. And he has an 0-2 count after the foul ball. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If you could do me a favor, please hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. It really helps get YouTube to recommend it to other viewers and push it out there to other baseball fans, other Blue Jays fans, etc. Thank you so much. 1-2 the count. That missed outside. Shoot, I missed who was warming up. Tapper, it's a short. Fielded and thrown to first in time for out number 1. Walker with the putout. And Pena with the assist. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel, though. Hitting like and or subscribe will help get the channel recommended to other viewers on YouTube. This, again, will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. Thanks for being here. Swung on and missed. Got him on a slider. 82 for strike 1. Actually, I should probably charge my regular phone. Seager's 1 for 2, the third hitter for Texas. Okert delivers. Lefty, low and outside. 82 slider. Miss. 1-1 the count. Yeah, 1 second. Can I reach that? Probably not. All right. Here's the pitch. In the air to right down the line. Will it be foul? It is. Couple rows deep. Leaping attempt made by Smith, but came up empty. 1-2 the count. Yeah, I hear you. Hello, Jennifer W. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Cubs tied it. Woohoo. All right, Cubbies. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. 2 down. Yep, high in the zone. That was going to be a strike. 92. Ow, my knee. Giants tied up the Padres. Lefty. It's 8:30. Are you that hungry? Yeah. Okay, just the guac, please. If that's all right. 1-0. You should have drank more water. Liner into center. That's a 2-out single for the Rangers. As Nemo's aboard. Hit number 7. So we're tied at hits, 7 apiece. All right. Carter is up. 0 for 1. 2 walks and a run scored. 206 average. 8 homers, 29 RBI. Are we this behind again? At the outside edge of the plate, strike 1, four-seam 92, 1-0. Sorry, did I say 1-0? I meant 0-1. Good Lord. Lefty. Okert fires. Top of the outside corner. Strike 2. A slider got in there. 81. Carter down in the count. 0-2. 2 outs. A runner. Nemo at first on a single. Throw to first. Not in time. Bases loaded. Walk. 3-2 the score. Wow. That stinks when you walk one in. Heck, we saw, I think, Gosman balk one in once. Check. No, did he? No, he did check his swing. No swing, says the third base umpire. 1 and 2. I thought he went around. Okay. No, he did not. I don't know why. Huge, they got a guy on. Grounded foul. 1 and 2 the count. Why are you third on search on live? I was joking on. Oh. Well, thank you, Gabe Guerrero. I appreciate it. Oh, is there other people doing this game? Yeah, I didn't even know. I just like to do games if I can when the Blue Jays aren't playing. Hey, Gina, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Gina says hello to everybody in the chat. Well, no worries. Thanks for being here, Gabe, no matter how you found us. Found me. Us, the channel. I don't know. 2-2 the count, by the way. 2 outs. Nemo at first. Carter waiting patiently. Okert fires to first, so that's his second pickoff attempt. So Nemo can pretty much just go at will, I would think. Both teams still have both ABS challenges, in case anybody was wondering. Here's the pitch. Upstairs and throw to second, not in time. It was the third base side of the bag, and the count is full. Nice steal by Nemo. Pitch was high, so kind of a little tough. Up and in. No, just up. 92 on a 4-seam, but throw was a little bit to the third base side, and it was just enough to keep the tag from getting slapped down. It was a close play. Steps off the mound, so... All right. Full count pitch, 2 away. Top of the 7th. Rangers down a run. Swung on and missed. Bad attempt at a slider, 80. Had him fooled. They don't get any runs. They got a hit. They left the runner in scoring position at second on a single and stolen base. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Let me queue up, take me out to the ball game. Just give me a couple moments here to grab it. Probably gonna send you to the Red Sox Dodgers game, because this game is so slow. I doubt anybody else other than Dr. Delay and his rain delay are gonna be going. So we'll get there when we get there, though. This has been a long game. All right, here we go. Take me out to the ball game. Enjoy. Apparently Alexander's staying in the game. We'll see if that's true. Oh, thanks, Gina. I appreciate it. Say hello to John and the Pure Adrenaline Sports Junkies for me. Didn't see how that was going. Oh, nice. They're going to resume in Edmonton. Well, that's good news. You know what? I got to cut the music, I'm sure. Yep, there it is. 30 over. Huge strikeout, another missed opportunity. Yeah, exactly. All right, probably should get water. Excuse me, after this half inning. Yeah, I don't understand what they're waiting on, right? That has to have been a long delay. Seems like, what, an hour maybe? I don't know. That's got to be terrible if you're actually staying at the park. All right, Gray is in. Walker, the hitter. First pitch, strike called. 0-1. No help from the Rangers broadcast. They didn't have their gun reading and their pitch type. Fouled off. Changeup 83. 0-2 to Walker, who's 1 for 2. A walk, an RBI, and a run scored. Yeah, no. I had one today, too. I don't know what it is. Lately, there's been a few. Upstairs, four-seam, 94. 1-2 the count. Oh, that's right. Did Gray come in and get an out with like one pitch to end the other inning? Probably. Roped down the left field line. That is a fair ball, and that is likely extra bases. Stand-up double for Walker. And the Stros have an insurance run in scoring position with nobody out on the extra base hit. Double number 21 for Christian Walker. Down the left field line. All right, let me go end 7th. So we got like 2 full innings left. Maybe this game will be over in 40 minutes. That would put us, what, close to 8:30? Or, I don't know. Having trouble doing math here. All right, ball 1, 1-0. Gray delivers. Diaz taps it to third. Runner holds it second. Throw to first in the dirt. Got him. Nice dig by Jake Berger at first. And there's one out. 5-3 ground out. Duran assists Berger the put out. And he earned it. He had to dig that Duran throw out of the dirt. And Mr. Human Rain Delay heads to the plate. Altuve's 0 for 1. All right, let's get the stopwatch ready. Between pitches for Altuve. And he taps one to right out front of the plate. Throw to first in time for out. Number 2, runner heads to second. Did not see if that was a bunt. Nope, just a ground out in front of the plate. Diaz to Berger. Diaz the catcher with the assist. All right, thank goodness. That'll speed up the game. Altuve 1 pitch outs. That'll greatly improve the time of game. I swear it's like 30 seconds between pitches. It's so insanely long. Swung on and missed. Changeup 83, 0-1. Or did he get a piece of it? Nope, he missed it. Trammell, the hitter. 1 for 3, but 2 RBI. Upstairs, not even close. Four-seam, 95, like head high. Gray only with 9 pitches in relief, though. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Four-seam, 95. 1-2 the count. Trammell calls time. I mean, I get it if you call time, but Altuve does it between every pitch. I just don't understand how it's even within the rules. Like, tell him to get in the box so the game can get moving along. Upstairs, four-seam, 96, 2-2. Thank goodness he had a 1-pitch ground out. Yeah, both balls not even close. Way upstairs. Lefty-righty matchup. 5-4. Astros with the 1-run lead, batting in the bottom of the 7th. Low. Changeup in the dirt. Full count. 3-2. 2 outs, runner, insurance runner sitting there at third, 90 feet away. Yeah, I don't understand this. Do they have some window they think they're going to get it in? Is the weather bad tomorrow that they don't think they can resume and do the regular game? I don't know. Swung on and missed. Got him. Change up. 85. Strike 3. Out 3. No runs. They left a runner in scoring position at third. We finally played 7 in a crisp 2.5 hours. So in theory, this game could still miraculously hit the 3-hour mark if each half inning is 10 minutes long and we don't need to play the bottom of the 9th. So through 7, top of the 8th, Astros will send up Abreu. Nope, hold on. Abreu's coming in to pitch, apparently. Duran is up. Osuna, Diaz. So 6, 7, 8 in the Texas lineup. And apparently the new pitcher is Abreu. What do we got? Yep, Abreu's first action of the night. All right, we'll get his numbers for you. Hello, MLB.com. Somebody, like, repair this. I don't know why Duran has no headshot. It makes no sense. I don't understand that for a minute. All right. From the Dominican Republic, debuted in 2019, July 31st. He's a righty, 6'1", 230, 29 years of age. 2-3 record, 4.74 ERA, 41 games, 7 saves. 38 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts, 1.50 whip, 215 opponent batting average. All right, top of the 8th. First pitch, righty, way upstairs. Ball 1. That was a 4-seam 95 that missed. Duran, again, the hitter, 0 for 3 tonight. Did not swing, so it's, whoops, 2-0 that count. My bad. At the low outside corner, slider in there for strike 1. 2-1 that count. Hour and 17 minutes plus the 15 halftime. Wow. Chopped down the third base line. Throw to first in time to Walker for out number 1. Wait, who's that first? Yeah, Christian Walker. Paredes with the assist. Walker the putout. 1 down. Rangers are down to their final 5 outs. Yep. The CFL game, Eric. In Edmonton, they had a lightning delay for over an hour when they went to half, too. Caught the inside edge of the plate for strike 1. Osuna takes upstairs, 4-seam, 97, 1-1 the count. Yeah, maybe we'll be okay with water. I don't know. Foul. Nope. Liner down the left field and caught short of the track for out number 2. I thought that was going to be foul. I don't know why. L7. DeZenzo with the putout. So, yeah, still haven't resumed yet. 14-13. Saskatchewan over Edmonton. Still waiting for the second half to start. Diaz delivers upstairs. I'm sorry, Abreu delivers to Diaz upstairs 1-0. My goodness. Cutter 93. Diaz has a home run, a strikeout, and 2 RBI, 1 for 2. Oh, I think he had a sack bunt too for a run. Fouled it off right down the middle, a little low, 1-1. Slider 87 fouled off. Yeah, he had that solo shot opposite field down the right field line, and then I think he bunted a sacrifice bunt, another run in. 2 outs, nobody on. Swung on and missed. Strike number, I guess, 1. I mean, are they going to update the count? It's not. What's the count? It's 1-2. They have 0-0. Yeah, they just took down their score bug. I don't know what Texas' problem was on that. They're having technical difficulties. All right, Abreu with a 1-2 count. Popped it up. Straight back out of play, 99. Still 1-2. Texas having all sorts of graphical issues. The CFL tracker's slower. Gotcha. Ah, yeah, they're stuck probably. Yep. Fouled it off again, out of play. Still 1-2. I don't think I have a Canadian accent. I got a Midwest accent, Glenn. I'm in the Chicago suburbs. I don't say wash my clothes like some people in Wisconsin might, but no, this is all Midwest, Chicago. They called him out. First base umpire said he went. Diaz is out. Side is retired. No runs. Nobody left. No hits. Bottom of the 8th coming up. You're not the first person to say that, though, so I will give you a little benefit of the doubt. All right. The Houston Astros send up Smith, a righty. DeCenzo, righty. Pena, righty. I don't say I'm sorry. I say I'm sorry. And I don't say organization. I say organization. Most hockey players will talk about their organization because they're from Canada, A. All right. Where's that? Mid-8th. There we go. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, please do me a favor. It's free, so give me a thumbs up or hit the like button on the video. Consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel if you haven't already. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended by YouTube to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you for your support. If you happen to have Twitch, whoops. Sorry about the springs there. Follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free there. Hope to see you tomorrow for Game 3 between the Cardinals and Blue Jays. Jays trying to go for a sweep. Haven't had that since they got the Red Sox in Boston in a 3-game set. Probably more than a month ago. Chase Silseth is in for the Rangers. Three and 2, 2.72 ERA, 47 games, 39 2/3 innings pitched, 48 strikeouts, 1.41 WHIP. Former Arizona Wildcat, drafted by the Angels in 2021 from Farmington, New Mexico. Right-hander, 26 years of age. And that one missed outside. Sweeper. And it's 1-0. Smith, the hitter, 1 for 3. Grounded foul. Sinker, 96. Way out in front. 1-1 the count. Okay, thanks, Gene. But again, oh, Braves win. Andy Foster's happy. Yeah, this game has been slow, Andy. We're probably going to have to go to Fitzy. Nobody else other than Dr. Delay, because of the rain delay, would be active. All right, that's a strike called at the top of the zone. Sweeper, 85. Yes, Chicago suburbs. Yes. Low, sweeper, 85. 2-2. Yeah, we say couple 2-tree. And no, I don't say da Bears because I'm a Packers fan. So screw the Bears. Low, 85. Sweeper. Yeah, they tried to say da Bulls too for that. Andy, Gina. I know. This game's been so slow. A lot of walks, a lot of foul balls. Liner to left, caught for out number 1. Silseth, hopefully that's how you say it, retired the leadoff hitter. DeZenzo, the 9th hitter, is up. Ooh, for Saskatchewan. Oh yeah, don't forget to vote in the poll if you see it. 57 votes. Astros 51%, Rangers 49%. I only see it on my desktop, so if you don't see it, no problem. Swung on and missed, 4-seam, 97, strike 1. Just let me know in the chat who you think will win, who you're rooting for. It doesn't have to be the same team. I forgot to get water. Here's the pitch. Way outside, 4-seam, 97, 1-1. The hitter, DeZenzo, 0 for 1. Nobody on, 1 out. Astros trying to get insurance before the top of the 9th. Silseth delivers right down the middle, 4-seam, 97, swung on and missed, strike 2. Yeah. Not as many walks either. Man, we had so many walks. We had so many fouled balls. So many pitching changes. Hello. One Keenan rooting for the Rangers. Swung on and missed. May have been a foul tip. Doesn't matter. Strike 3. 4-seam, 97. Top of the zone. Strike 3, out 2. Once again, 470, 580. All right. Pena, the first hitter in the Astros lineup. 1 for 4. Takes low on a sweeper, 86. 1-0 the count. All right, should we go to the rally hat for the Rangers? Go to the red hat with the white tee. All right, we'll do that. When's the last time they wore the red hat, though? Liner into right, back at the track, and did that go over or not? Runners heading around second. Heading to third, I guess it's a triple. I thought maybe that left the yard. I think that's what the Astros are saying, unless the right fielder was able to get a piece of it and bring it back. I thought that might be a home run. The umps are going to talk about it. Well, it's a hit. We just don't know if it's a run yet. So we got a delay while they talk it over. All right. So on the field, it's ruled a triple in play. And we've got a crew chief review to see if it was a home run. I thought live it's got to be. No, he had the catch and then it fell out of his glove. That is a triple. No home run. So should have been caught. I mean, it was tough. His glove was over the wall. Heck of a play for Osuna just to get there and keep it in the yard, but it ends up being a triple. So this will not be overturned. We do have a triple. So Pena triples his first of the year. Thanks to Osuna getting a glove on it. Just couldn't keep the glove, clenched. And they'll intentionally pass the next hitter, Alvarez. Again, triple crown threat, as we learned tonight. Wow, Osuna. Yeah, he had so far to go, and he was at the top of his leap. He managed to keep the ball in the yard, but just couldn't hang on for the catch. Well, we'll see. They may only have to get 1 or 2 in the 9th. Liner just fouled down the left field line for strike 1. Still a long way to go in this game. What a play, though, by Osuna to get there. He's still shaking his right hand. Wait, is he a left? Did he catch that with his... Is he a lefty? Popped up. Paredes fouls it off. Four seam. 97 out of play. 0-2 the count. Yeah, it's still 5-4. It's not 6-4. Still 5-4 yet. Texas still has 3 outs to work with if they can just get 1 more out here in the bottom of the 8th without any, damage. Silseth delivers. A little high. Oh, they said it hit his elbow. Are you freaking kidding me? That did not look like a hit by pitch. Must have hit the elbow or something. I don't know. I think Texas is challenging the hit by pitch. Another crew chief review. I don't think this hit him. Dude, that did not hit him. Had the same spin, never changed direction. How in the world was that called a hit by pitch? This is going to get overturned. So that should be strike 3 then, right? Depending on where the pitch was. Was the count 1-2 when it happened? There is no chance this is a hit by pitch. Absolutely not. So I'm assuming this should be strike 3. It's either ball 2 or strike 3. It's not a hit by pitch. Had the exact same rotation and spin as it did as it went by his left elbow. This is not a hit by pitch. I don't understand what he heard, because that did not hit him.
Maybe, is there anything that would demonstratively show that it did not hit? I guess you have to kind of, it's like proving a negative.
Oh, come on. The ball was straight as an arrow, and the backspin was the exact same. It never changed. It should be ball 2 or strike 3 and not a hit by pitch. What is taken? Oh my God, they just said it stands. You've got to be kidding me. What on earth was that? Never freaking hit him. It never hit him. This is insane. That could be. White Sox are acquiring Castillo in a trade with reliever Dominguez, outfielder Nolan Jones, and catching Preston Boston Smith. Sources tell ESPN. But from who? Interesting. Well, they said it hit the guy on the elbow, and crew chief reviewed it, and they confirmed it. I don't agree. I don't think that pitch. The ball was same direction, straight as an arrow. Backspin was exact same. Terrible call. Terrible call. I don't have anybody in this fight. I was just rooting for the Rangers, picking a team. I'm not a Rangers fan. Gotcha. I can't believe they called that a hit by pitch. Oh, Louis Castillo from the Mariners of the White Sox. Thanks, Andy. I didn't know. All right, the inning continues. Walker, the hitter, 2 for 3, right down the middle. You sure about that one? 4-seam fastball for strike 1. Man, these umps stink. They have been awful tonight. Righty-righty matchup. Swung on and missed, and he fell down on his back. Walker swinging himself down. I guess you call that a corkscrew. He just screwed himself into the ground. 4-seam, 96. And I shouldn't have laughed. The trainer's out to take a look. I just found it funny he fell, but I'm sorry if he got hurt. Not to mention his right leg kind of buckled, and then his whole weight fell down on the ground. And it's distracting because the Rangers chose on their camera shot. It's so wide I could see the on-deck hitter. That is so rare that you see that ever. Bases loaded in a 5-4 game. 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th. Astros looking to bust it wide open. And didn't he foul it off? That's called a ball. They appealed 1-2. Are you kidding me? Oh, it hit the catcher's glove, 88. They should have appealed that. That's a strike. ABS challenge that. What are you waiting on? Outside, 2-2. Not even close. They are giving the game? No. Elks. Oh, yeah, because we're almost there. We're 8 minutes short. It's not bad, though, considering how slow. Like, the first 3 were okay. The 4th inning took an eternity. Swung on and missed. Finally got him. 4-seam, 96. All right, no harm, no foul. Thanks to these blind umps. All right, we played 8. The Astros left the bases loaded. We head to the top of the 9th. Astros looking for 1 or more. Lopez lefty, Berger righty, Langford righty. Langford with a home run today and an RBI. And I may need to get some water. We have had some strange, bizarre games lately. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you what. I still can't believe that hit by pitch. There is 0 chance that ball hit him. Great acting job by the batter. Yep. If he comes back out, which I don't know who their closer is, Abreu is in for the Astros, but yeah, he's got 6 holds and 7 for 7 on saves. Maybe he's gonna come back out. We'll see. All right, let me get a little water. I'll be back. Thanks, everybody. Okay, we're back. So is the TV broadcast. It is Hader. Yeah, I didn't think it would be Abreu. 5-2 Cubs win. We'll check in a minute. I think Jock is out. Berger replaced him, right? Hader's in. Yeah, Jock is out. Foscu is pinch hitting. Berger's on deck. Peterson started the game, went 1 for 3, but Berger replaced him. Hader's 3-1, 1.23 ERA, 24 games, 14 saves, 22 innings pitched, 33 strikeouts, .91 WHIP, nicknamed Haterade. 6'3", 188. That's a good nickname. 32 years of age, a lefty. And pinch hitter popped up the first pitch, 82. Shallow center, the second baseman calls it, and there's one down. And the Rangers are down to their last 2 outs. Berger is up. Yeah, so Jacques Peterson's out of the game. Yeah, thanks. Hader's up. Yep, thank you. I don't know. I think it was just, situational, like lefty, righty, maybe. Isn't Jacques a lefty? I'm not sure. 10-3 Diamondbacks. Yeah, one pitch popped it up. Actually, what was the first pitch? Texas just updated 0-1. Low in the dirt, slider 82 missed. So the first pitch was a called slider 83 in there on the outside edge pitch, outside edge of the plate. Next pitch was low. Now we're 1-1. Here's the pitch. Upstairs, 93 sinker, 2-1. Berger 0 for 1. Langford on deck. Grounded to third. Third baseman has it. Over to first in time. 5-3 ground out. And the Rangers are quickly down to their last out. Not looking good now. Especially against Hader. Yeah, not good. Should have cashed in the 8th inning. Langford is 1 for 4, a home run, a strikeout, and an RBI. Yep. Makes it tough against a top-notch reliever. Swung on and missed. Sinker, 94. Strike 1. The call. Haterade. I didn't know that. Please go deep. The 0-1. Upstairs, miss, sinker, 95. Evens the count, 1-1. Lefty versus righty matchup. Whoops, sorry, I forgot to put top of the 9th. In there for a strike. My bad. 1-2 the count. Challenge it if you don't like it. Oh, he did challenge it, and he's going to get it overturned. This missed by 1.8 inches. Oh, my goodness. So it is 2-1. Good ABS challenge. Fouls it off, knocked his own helmet off. Slider 85, 2-2. And now the Rangers are down to their last strike. Fans on their feet. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. That's your ball game. 5-4. Rangers beat. 5-4. Astros beat the Rangers. They take a 2-0 lead in the series. They've won the series. They'll go for a sweep tomorrow. All righty. Good game. Can't complain. And I think it was about an even 3 hours somehow. Let's see. Let's check the records real quick. Rangers fall 1 game under 500, 55 and 56. Astros are now 57 and 55, 2 games over 500. So now they lead the AL West by a game and a half over the Rangers. All right, so the winning pitcher, Okert, 5-1, 2.14 ERA. DeGrom, the loss, 500 now, 7-7, 3.96. Sorry, apologies. I can't put in a dash or an X in the bottom of the ninth on the software. Hader, or the webpage, 15th save, 1.17 ERA. All right. Stay tuned. I will send you out probably to the Red Sox game. Thomas Fitzpatrick will have that call for you. I'm going to end the Twitch stream right there. And hope to see you tomorrow. We will have Cardinals Blue Jays 12:30 Central. I'll catch up on the chat before I head on out. A 2-hit game for Nemo. 2 RBIs for Diaz. 1 RBI for Langford. And 1 RBI for Osuna. Let's see what else. Home run number 13 for Langford. Home run number 5 for Diaz. For the Astros, Pena 2 hits, Walker 2 hits. 2 RBIs, Trammell. 2 runs scored, Alvarez. Double number 21, Alvarez. Double number 21, Walker. Pena with his first triple, as Osuna and Wright had it in his glove, and then as he brought the glove back over the fence, it popped out of the glove. DeGrom only went 3 1/3, gave up 5 runs, takes the loss. Win a scoreless 2/3. Alexander scoreless 2 innings. Gray a scoreless inning. Silseth the scoreless inning. So DeGrom gave up all 5 runs. The Rangers bullpen did its job, unless Wynn gave up inherited runners. He may have. Blanco had a solid start, 4 2/3, gave up 3 runs. Sousa, a third, scoreless. De Los Santos, hold number 9, gave up a run in 2/3. Okert, the win, scoreless in an inning and a third. Abreu, hold number 7, a scoreless 8th. Hader, a scoreless 9th, save number 15. Let's end the poll real quick. 74 votes. 55% were correct that the Astros would win. All right, let's do that. I mean, that was the final, right? 7 to 9 hits. Yep. All right. Any additional finals? Yes. Cubs 5, Yankees 2, Braves 8, Nationals 3. This game. Earlier, Phillies 5, Orioles 0. 4-3. This was much earlier. Mariners 4-3 over the Twins. Marlins 6-2 over the Mets. Rays 1-0 over the White Sox. Jays, as heard on Simbin stream, 5-1 over the Cardinals. Tigers 2-0 over the A's. All games are now in progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in progress. Looks like they finally resumed in Cincinnati. They made it through 6. 4-1 Pirates over Reds. And 3 hours. Yeah, let me get the official time of game. 2:57. They started a little late, I guess. Yeah, it was a good game. No complaints. Yep. Oh, thanks, Karen. Thank you for all you do. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you always. Yeah, at least there was no errors. Exactly. Yep. Tight race in the AL West. The Riders retake the lead after the Elks were up 13-14. Gotcha. Did they fail on the conversion? 20-16. Saskatchewan just started the fourth quarter because of the lightning delay in Edmonton. 10-5. Guardians trail in Cleveland to the Diamondbacks. Red Sox and Dodgers 2-2. I'll send you to that one if you want. Probably. Ghost Rose. Hello. Shake 713 Tool legit. Yep, exactly. All right. That's going to do it for me. We will redirect you. I'll see if there's any choices. We could go to Pittsburgh or the Pittsburgh broadcast by Dr. Delay, or we could send you to Thomas Fitzpatrick for the Red Sox Dodgers game. Or this CFL game. I'm probably going to go to the Boston because he's got a lot less subs than the CFL guy and or the football guy, and then Dr. Delay for the Pirates. They missed a field goal. Oh, they went for a 2. Gotcha, and blew it. Okay. All right, that's going to do it for Sinbin Stream. Now let's get the redirect link, and then I'll be able to redirect you. All right. There's the link. Content. Live. Come on. Edit. Customization. Add a redirect. Yeah, I think we'll send you to the Boston Red Sox Los Angeles Dodgers game. Say hello to Fitzy, like and subscribe there as well. That's going to do it. Have a great weekend. Hope to see you tomorrow. Sinbin Stream signing out, wishing you all the best. Until next time, take care, be well, and good night and bye-bye. Thank you all very much.